So today what we will do is critical evaluation of the drug promotional literature. So first we will know what is DPL, why do we need to study about it, okay. Then we'll see the WHO checklist, okay. After that we'll evaluate one sample leaflet provided by the pharma company, okay. Then I'll give you some sample leaflets kept here. Then you will do the exercise, okay. So let's begin. So all informational and persuasive activities by manufacturers and distributors, the effect of which is to induce the prescription, supply, purchase and use of medicinal drugs is called as drug promotion. The clinicians get information about new drugs through various sources. One of the most important source of drug information to the clinicians, in fact the busy ones, okay, is the promotional literature provided by the pharmaceutical companies. So DPL is a major marketing technique in the pharmaceutical industry, and busy physicians may at times rely on these promotional literatures. DPL influences physicians, especially those in training. So the information in DPL should be factual, it should be evidence-based, unambiguous and balanced. Unfortunately, most of the times, these literatures are neither factual nor evidence-based. Sometimes some leaflets also doesn't contain information about the rational use of the drugs, indication, nothing else, just the promotional names. Okay. So what are the advantages of DPL? It introduces a new product in the market, increases prospects and sales, fights competition and eliminates middlemen, educates the target market, raises the standard of living. So these are the advantages. So these are the disadvantages of DPL. It may be inadequate, inaccurate, invalid, unethical, false, misleading, biased and deceptive, or biased on studies of poor methodological quality. Leads to monopoly, creates artificial demand, increases the price of the product, enhances the self-medication of patients and may be harmful to the society. So these are the disadvantages of DPL. So the task is to critically analyze the given DPL, drug promotional literature, assess the validity of their claims regarding pharmacological action of the drugs, rate the scores as given in WHO criteria scale, prepare a list of drugs or combinations banned in our country in the previous year, give reasons for their ban. So these are the tasks. So this is the WHO criteria score, okay. Yes, so this is the checklist and these are the criteria, okay. So for each point you will have marks like this. This is the first criteria. Scientific claims, it should be current, accurate, balanced, not misleading, not extravagant and emotional. Next is name of active ingredients using either international, non-proprietary name or approved generic name of the drug. Then brand name should be there. Content of active ingredient, part, dosage form or regimen. Then size of brand name as compared to generic name. Generic name should be at least half of the brand name. Approved therapeutic uses, dosage form, dosage regimen and the relevant pharmacokinetic data. Contraindications and precaution and warnings. Side effects and major adverse drug reaction. Drug interactions. Name and address of manufacturer. Then reference to scientific literature as appropriate. Scientific relevance of picture in relation to medicine, disease or therapy, analysis of scientific table and graphs. So this is the checklist we'll be using. So this is the sample DPL. So this is DPL number 1 as sample. See, this is a Biphasic Insulin Aspart, Indian Pharmacopoeia 30/70. So this is the generic name and the brand name is Novomix 30. Okay. So you can see it's very tiny to read. Okay. Once you get the leaflet, you will better able to read. Okay. So this is a brief description here. What can you see here? Here this is advantage. Okay, compared to other insulin regimen. Then here is the basic information about the dosage regimen in once daily or twice daily dosing. Okay, indication. Then frequency of dosing is also mentioned, 3 times daily. Okay, what else? What else is there? Cost effectiveness has been mentioned. Okay. Okay, so these are the various things mentioned here. Okay, so this brochure is a promotional material of Biphasic Insulin Aspart IP 30/70. So name of the active ingredients, content present, yes. Then brand name we have seen, yes. Pharmacological data present, yes. Approved therapeutic use present, yes. Dosage form regimen present but in very fine print. Okay, like dosage form regimen is there only. Okay. Present but in very fine print, means very small or unable to read. Okay. Then adverse drug reaction, minor, major, present but in very fine print. Then precautions, contraindications and warning, present but in very fine print. Major drug to drug interactions absent. Okay. Pharmaceutical data present, yes. Scientific references present, yes. So this is how you should write in your copying or in your answer sheet. Okay. So see here, there is another sample. This is just the level of the drug. Okay. Aceclofenac, paracetamol, and serratiopeptidase tablets. This is the brand name, Resinac SP. Okay. Nothing else has been mentioned here. Indication, contraindication, dosage regimen, frequency, no scientific, nothing, just the level. Okay. Here is a small product description given. Being a well-known organization of this industry, we are offering aceclofenac, paracetamol, and serratiopeptidase tablets, which works by blocking the release of certain chemical messengers in the brain. The offered tablets are useful for the management of mild to moderate pain and inflammation. These aceclofenac, paracetamol, and serratiopeptidase tablets relieves pain in conditions like mild migraine, headache, musculoskeletal pain, or painful mens. A brief description of the product given here. This is not at all useful. Okay. Same here for this sample. This is aceclofenac, paracetamol, and chlorzoxazone tablets. Okay. Very few description given in the product details. Drug type, ingredients, physical form, function is there, function is not written, dosage not written, quantity, storage instructions, supply ability. This is all useless. Okay, so this is not sufficient. Okay, whatever description is given here. So there is a list of banned drugs. You can find it in the internet. Okay, find and make a list of banned drugs and give reasons why it has been banned. You have to make it on your own. Okay, this is your homework. Use this checklist to write the description criteria, and then put a tick or whether it is present or not. If present, then write present / yes. After you have written the criteria like here mentioned, then also describe what you found in the leaflet. The description you have to put here, and then critical appraisal, whether it is present or not, what is missing, you write. Okay, write this wherever you find it difficult to read.